All right, strap yourselves in, because today's deep dive is juicy.
Oh, yeah.
We're talking about one of the most talked about feuds in hip-hop history.
This one's legendary.
Buckle up as we unpack the epic rivalry between Nicki Minaj and Cardi B.
Two of the biggest names in the game.
Now, we're not just here to gossip.
No way.
We're going beyond the headlines.
Absolutely.
We'll understand what this feud reveals about the music industry.
And about female artists in a male-dominated world.
You know, it's fascinating how much this rivalry has captivated people.
For years.
It's like everyone has an opinion.
Everyone.
But the thing is, nobody can really pinpoint when it all began.
It's true. The exact start is this big mystery.
Right. It's like this puzzle.
Totally. And everyone has their own theory.
So what are some of the leading theories out there?
Well, a lot of people point to 2017.
Okay, 2017.
Around the time Cardi B's career really started taking off.
Makes sense.
That's when the comparisons between them started heating up.
Oh, yeah.
You know, the media loves to pit women against each other.
It's like they can't just both be incredibly talented.
Exactly. And in hip-hop, there's this perception that there can only be one queen at the top.
It's so frustrating.
It is. But that's the historical context we're dealing with.
And I think that adds a whole other layer of complexity to this feud.
For sure, because hip-hop has always been about competition.
Bragging rights. Who's the best?
Right. But when women display that same confidence, it can be misconstrued.
Twisted into something negative.
Exactly. And so you have Nicki and Cardi, these two strong personalities who are not afraid to speak their mind.
They own their power.
They do. But it clashes with this outdated idea of how female rappers should behave.
Oh, for sure. And then, of course, we can't forget about that infamous incident at New York Fashion Week in 2018.
Oh, the shoe.
That's the one. When things went from a simmer to a full-on boil.
It was a spectacle.
Can you imagine being a fly on the wall at that party?
I mean, it really brought the feud into the public eye in a dramatic way.
It became front-page news.
And this is where social media comes in.
Really?
Because in the past, these kinds of feuds might have stayed behind closed doors.
More private.
But now, every little diss, every reaction is documented.
And analyzed.
Dissected by fans and the media.
It's a giant echo chamber.
Amplifying the drama.
And of course, the music became another battleground.
Oh, absolutely. It wasn't just interviews and social media anymore.
Right. They started weaving the feud into their lyrics.
It became this lyrical chess match.
With fans trying to decode the hidden messages.
Exactly. There are so many tracks where they seem to be addressing each other directly.
Full of double meanings and subliminal disses.
Oh, yeah, like in Nicki's No Frauds.
Okay.
She raps, "The queen is still on the throne."
Ooh, that's a powerful statement.
A lot of people saw that as a direct response to Cardi's rising stardom.
And then on Cardi's side, there's Bodak Yellow.
That iconic line, "Said little bitch, you can't fuck with me."
Which, on the surface, is an anthem of female empowerment.
No, absolutely. But it also fueled speculation about who she was talking about.
So fascinating how music can be this vehicle for both personal expression and public dialogue.
It definitely blurs the lines.
Because for us listeners, it adds this whole other dimension to the music.
It's not just entertainment anymore.
Right. It becomes this window into this ongoing saga.
And it makes you question how much of it is real.
Versus how much is performance.
How much is genuine animosity.
And how much is a calculated move to create buzz.
It's a question that keeps fans engaged.
And critics debating.
For sure. And at the end of the day, this whole feud has really made us think about female rivalry in the music industry.
And the role of social media in these conflicts.
And the line between a public persona
and private emotions.
It's complex stuff, and it leads to this really interesting question.
Yeah.
Is this feud ultimately harmful?
Or does it actually benefit both artists in some strange way?
What do you think?
Well, on the one hand, you can't deny the negative aspects.
The negativity.
Right.
But on the other hand,
it's kept them both in the headlines.
Definitely.
It's sparked countless debates.
And maybe even pushed them creatively.
To make even better music.
It's a tough one. I guess it leaves us pondering the price of fame.
And the dynamics of power, especially for women in a field like hip-hop.
It's a conversation that needs to be had.
And we're glad we could have it with you today on this deep dive.
Thanks for listening, everyone.
See you next time.
Bye.
Bye.